Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my current favorites video. If you guys would like to see some products that I am currently obsessed with or maybe have always been obsessed with, then keep on watching this video. We're going to jump straight into it and I'm going to start off with some hair products. You may have saw my rants about these products on Instagram, but just in case you didn't, the first one is this Living Proof Primer. This is the Prime Style Extender. It is said to lock in your style longer, be weightlessly perfecting, weatherproofing, and time saving, and I think that this does exactly what it says it does. It has a great smell to it. I haven't used this to kind of give myself a blowout or blow dry my hair yet, but I think that it would work amazing with that. I have let this sit in my hair. Once my hair is like air dried for 5 to 10 minutes, I will put this in, let it completely dry, style my hair, and I think that it has helped my hair to stay longer, to stay soft and put together, and I love this. I think it does exactly what it claims to do. So I highly recommend this. You should get this if you have problems styling your hair. This will definitely help. The other two products are both similar but very different. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is this Way. The brand is called Way, and it is the Wave Spray. It is very lightweight wave mist, I guess. It smells so good. It smells like perfume. It smells so good. Oh, I just got it like all over my nose. But it smells so amazing. I'll kind of show you guys a little bit. That's the light mist, and it just gives your hair like a nice little texture to it. It doesn't make it tangly, it doesn't make it knotty, it doesn't, you know, give you that super dry texture like a lot of other wave sprays would. This looks really well if you actually put heat in your hair to give yourself waves. I didn't do that. I had my hair straightened yesterday and I was in a rush today, so I just curled the front two pieces through this wave spray in there, and it kind of gave me a little bit of a undone look, and I really like it. Something else that I really love for a more intense for a more intense like beach wave, very messy look, this is definitely going to give you more of that crunchy sea salt spray thing. This also smells amazing. The mist on this is a little bit more heavy. Oh, it smells so good though. I just want to put it in my hair because it smells good, but I don't want this in my hair right now because it is extra wave spray. But it works really good, especially if you're trying to get a lot of texture in your hair. I think this would work really good if you're teasing your hair and you need to make it a little thicker. This is a really good spray. Next, we have skincare. So I think that skincare is super important. I do want to make a skincare routine video for you guys. I've been saying that for years on my channel, but these are some of the products that I use in my skincare routine, if not every day, every other day. So the first thing that I have is this Pacifica Natural Beauty Cleanser. It is the Seafoam Complete Face Wash. It is supposed to remove makeup, cleanse, and tone. It is vegan and cruelty-free and has coconut water, sea algae complex, and powerhouse antioxidants in it. I don't know what all of that means, but I do know that I really love this cleanser. I bought it for $10 at Target. There are 5 ounces in here. There's a ton of product in here. It'll last you a really long time. It's a gel cleanser, so when it comes out it is clear. It also smells really good. I just love things that smell good because it makes me want to use them more often, and obviously the more often you use something to wash your face, the better. But yeah, this is a really good cleanser. I like to use this. I have massaged it in with my hands. I've used it on a cognac sponge. It's really good. I like it. It makes my face feel very clean and smooth, and I think it does a really good job of removing everything that a makeup wipe didn't. I'll usually use a makeup wipe or like a micellar water and then go in with this. I never go straight in with this because I don't think it's that strong, but I'm okay with that because I don't want a super strong cleanser that's going to strip my skin of everything. So I love this. I love that it's all natural, vegan, cruelty-free. That's amazing. Another great skincare product is this Olay Pore Balance Facial Sauna Scrub. This is a physical exfoliant, so it has that gritty texture. It has volcanic sand, green fusion complex, neem seed oil, and AHAs in it. This is really good for your skin. When you put this on, it feels very warm. almost hot, but when you rub it in, you can feel that heat kind of allows the product to penetrate into your pores and pull out all of the dirt and clogged pore thing that you might have going on. I just think this is a really, really good product. I love it, and I do notice that when I use this afterwards, I notice that my pores do appear smaller. So while it does heat up the skin to open the pores and let the product work, it seals them shut afterwards. So this is a really good product, especially if you find yourself with clogged pores, or like you find yourself getting a lot of blackheads and stuff. I would definitely give this guy a try. It's the Olay Henriksen Pore Balance Facial Sauna Scrub Balm.com. Dang, I have a lot of products here. The next thing, I feel like this has definitely been, I've been using this product longer than I have been using both of the other two skincare things, and this has definitely changed my skin for the better. I understand now why this is a YouTube cult favorite. It's the Pixi Glow Tonic Exfoliating Toner. This is amazing. I bought this at the actual Pixi store in Venice Beach, and I asked the specialist how to use this and how often to use it, and she said I should use this after a cleanser. So after something like this, after your facial cleanser, you'll put this on a cotton pad or a cotton ball or whatever, and distribute it evenly across your face. Avoid the under eye area and put a moisturizer on after. So this is a toner. It also has glycolic acid, which is really, really good for topical exfoliating, chemical exfoliating. So you are removing a lot of the dead skin that you can't see. That's not necessarily the flaky or dry areas, but it's just the dead skin. I noticed that when I use this at night, I only use this at night. The specialist recommended to me to only use this before you go to sleep. Make sure that you moisturize after you use this. But I noticed that the next morning I wake up and my skin looks glowing, it looks fresh, it looks like it's brand new skin. I absolutely love this. Another thing, I'm actually going to spray this right now because I'm getting a little hot, is the this is the Mario Badescu, I don't know how to say this name, whatever. Mario, he has two sprays. One is the rose water, this one is the aloe, cucumber, and green tea. I love this one. I like the scent on this better. I'm not a huge rose scented person, but I love the way that this one smells. This is very soothing to me. It's very refreshing. It kind of feels like you're spraying spa water all over yourself. I love this so much. I use this before my makeup, so that way my skin can just be refreshed. It's a little dewy. It's gonna have kind of like a tackiness to it so that my foundation has something to stick to. I love this. I also like to keep one of these in my purse just to kind of like freshen myself up throughout the day. I love it. I love it so much. The next thing, it's not really a favorite, but I just thought I would mention it. This is the Japonesque makeup brush cleaner. I carry this with me when I go to do makeup on other people. I have one for myself that I use when I'm doing my own makeup, and I spray this on a paper towel and just kind of rub a brush on it, and it will get whatever was on it off, and it won't leave it wet, so you can go right back into using it. So I like to use this when I'm switching eyeshadows, and that's pretty much it. Pretty much for eyeshadows or like a blush brush or a bronzer brush or something like that. I don't use this for like my liquid foundation brushes or anything like that. That's not what it's for. So I love that. It's not meant to be a deep cleaner for your brushes by any means, but just more of like a quick change, almost like a color switch type of product. So I love that. Speaking of brushes, this is one of my favorite brushes of all time that I own. It's the Real Techniques contour brush. I use this to contour. I use this to set my under eyes. I use this to put some pressed powder to mattify my skin when it's getting a little shiny. This is just a really good brush. I'm a little extra shiny today because I put a lot of highlight on. I've been in the sun and I've had way too much caffeine today, so I'm just kind of trying to keep it together. Try not to look like a crazy person. So this is the tool that I love. Another tool that I love is also by Real Techniques. It's their Miracle Complexion Sponge. I've spoken about this on my channel before, but I'll just mention it in case you're new, in case you haven't heard me talk about it. But this is one of my favorite beauty sponges. I don't know if they've changed it because I recently bought another one and it doesn't feel as squishy or soft as this one does. My new one is definitely a little bit more stiff, but I don't know if that's because it's brand new and it's just not broken in yet. But I love this after I apply like a setting powder or I kind of like touch up my makeup. I like to just go over it lightly to make sure that the powder all melts down and looks very seamless. What do I want to talk about next? Speaking of powder, Rimmel Stay Matte Rimmel London Stay Matte Powder. One of my favorite pressed powders of all time. This is great to keep in your purse for touch-ups. This is good for under the eyes. I use the translucent. There's not much else to say about this. It's a good powder. It's like $5 or $6. You can't really go wrong with that. Another powder that you cannot go wrong with, and I love this so much. This is not a powder foundation. It is not claimed to be a powder foundation. It is a set and smooth powder. It's from Maybelline Fit Me. It's the set and smooth formula. It's in the shade 240 Golden Beige. I love using this on top of my foundation. So this is my foundation here. This is also a favorite. This is an all-time favorite. It will probably forever be my favorite foundation of all time. It's the MAC Face and Body Foundation. I'll talk about this first and then we'll get into the powder. So this is very, very sheer. Let me go ahead and give you guys a little bit of a swatch. It's a very sheer formula. It is water-based, so you're not going to get a lot of coverage out of this, but it's very glowy. Like, okay, well, these are swatches from the last time I tried to record this video, so ignore that hand. But look at this. It's very dewy, very glowy. There's not a lot of coverage going on. I'm aware of that. I like that. I love that for an everyday foundation to have very sheer coverage. So that's why I love this, but this foundation's also buildable. Another reason I love this. This was $40, but there are 4 ounces in here, so it's kind of like $10 an ounce. Another foundation that you find at the drugstore can be 1 ounce and cost you $12. So this has also a shelf life of 24 months. So I've had this for almost a year. I still have a lot of product in here, and that's okay because it's good for another year. So this is my favorite foundation of all time. If you have dry skin or normal skin, and you don't like a lot of coverage, you'll love this. If you have oily skin, you will hate this. Do not buy this. Okay, I'll go into the powder. This is my favorite powder. This is a setting powder. This is not a translucent powder. This is not a touch-up powder. This is a setting powder for when you're finished with your liquid foundation. You can use this powder to just kind of set it and set the foundation down, make sure that it's not tacky anymore so that you can get it ready for bronzers and blushes and all of that stuff. It has tiny, tiny little specks of, not glitter, but just like some type of luminosity. So this is not going to give you a matte finish. This is going to give you a satin to luminous finish. It's amazing. I think it does exactly what it says. It's just a pressed powder that you can throw on. It's going to give you a little bit more coverage, but not much at all. It's going to help glide your bronzer on. I just love this. I need a new one because I'm running out. Speaking of bronzer, I'm talking so fast and I'm trying not to, but I also want to make sure that this video is not a million years long. So here we go. This bronzer is the bomb. This is the Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer. It's delicious, it's nutritious, it's amazing. It has a little bit of like a sheen to it. It's not glittery, but it has a sheen to it. I swatched it here, but I'll just go ahead and give you another swatch right there. It has a little bit of a sheen to it. So that's pretty much the bronzer. It's very, very pretty. I love it so much. I have it on today. And I think that if you're my skin tone or lighter, then you will also love this bronzer. Next, we're going to talk about blushes. My favorite of all time, I'm not going to talk very long on this at all, is the Milani Luminoso blush. You guys know I love this so much. I already have it swatched here on my hand. Right there. Right there. It's so pretty, one of my favorites. But the blush I want to talk to you guys about today is the... Oh, no! I just dropped my bronzer. Oh my gosh, it didn't break. Thank the Lord. Okay. So the other blush I want to talk to you guys about is this Bare Minerals blush. I'm going to try to get a swatch out of here. It's in the color Absolute Indulgence. It was in their holiday set, but it's just the holiday packaging. I'm pretty sure it's a permanent item. So... okay, you can see that it looks very similar to Luminoso, but it's just slightly darker, and when it goes onto the skin, it's definitely a lot more of an orange shade. I love it. I love it so much. It is amazing. Everything's amazing to me. I don't know how to describe products. You need it. You need it. It's very natural. It's like, it goes with every look. There you go. The next thing I want to talk about is the Anastasia Glow Kit in the Sun Dipped collection, or Sun Dipped, I don't know, just the Sun Dipped Glow Kit by Anastasia. It's my favorite thing to highlight my face with. It's my favorite thing to use every single day. I have the Tarteist Pro Glow palette, and I really love it. That's actually the one that I used on my face today, and I really love it, but I haven't used it enough to know if it's a favorite or not. So of my favorites highlights, this is all you need. I feel like somebody has told me that this is discontinued, but I refuse to believe it. If it is discontinued, do not tell me, because I will be so sad, because I've already hit pan on this one right here. This shade Summer. I use every single one of these. There's a nice bronze for an all over bronzy look. There's 2 cheek highlights. There's a blush topper shade. I'm just obsessed with all of these. I love it so much. It is my all-time favorite thing. This is what I would travel with. If I was going to be traveling with makeup, this is what I would take, hands down. This is all you need. You could put this on your entire face. It'd be fine. The next thing, I'm sorry if I'm getting a little bit like boring, because I've tried to film this video like 3 times and I've gotten interrupted so many times, so I'm trying to keep it together, so hopefully I'm not boring. Okay, so the next thing that I have is also discontinued. I know for a fact this was a limited edition palette, but all of these colors you can still buy on the Anastasia website. This is an Anastasia palette. It has been through some stuff. It's been through it, okay? It has been through it, but I love it so much. This is the Shadow Couture palette, and I mainly want to talk about these 2 colors right here. This is Morocco and this is Fudge. These are my 2 favorite eyeshadows of all time. If I had to pick 2 eyeshadows to wear forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and only ever wear these shadows again, it would be these 2 eyeshadows. It's Morocco is like the perfect terracotta orangey color. It's amazing. It looks good on so many skin tones, and I just think that it gives you life. It brings life to your eyeballs. It's what I have in my eyes today, and I'm obsessed. So there's that. And Fudge is my favorite brown, my favorite deep, rich brown. It's warm. It's just my language. It's what I have under my eyes today. This, and there's a black in here, there's some gold. This is just my favorite palette of all time. I think it's the most versatile. I think it's the most universal as well. Love this palette. Okay, we're almost done. Now we're just going to talk about 2 more things. I'm going to talk about 2 lip products. They're the same lip product. They're the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. One is in the color Stockholm and one is in the color London. London's a little bit more brown. There's London right there. It's very pretty. It's very nude on me. It looks like just like my lips, but just brown. And then this is Stockholm. It's very similar, but it's a little bit peachier. I know it looks very, very pink and very peachy on the swatch, especially compared to London. But in the packaging, they look very similar. On the lips, they look very similar. But there are some differences. They're just my favorite go-to everyday lip colors. The formula on these soft matte lip creams is my favorite for my lips by far. It's very comfortable. It's long wearing, but it's not drying. And I love it so much. And my last favorite is this. This is a fan I'm pretty sure that I got from Nick's mom, and I love it. I use this every single day. Oh my gosh, right now it feels amazing. Whew, I don't know why it's so hot in here. It's so hot. But I especially love to use this after I spray my face with this. So whether it's before my makeup or after my makeup for my setting spray, I love like fanning myself. And this is also good if you have lashes that you need to dry, fan them. If you need setting spray to dry, fan it. You need a fan in your makeup. Oops, I thought it broke. You need a fan in your makeup collection though, because not only is it so pretty, but you will use it. Like, you don't think you will, but you will. So So that is all of my favorites. I think I covered everything. I do want to make a skincare routine. I do even want to do a hair tutorial for you guys. But that's pretty much it. I love these products so much, and I can't wait to buy more makeup and find more things that I love and more things to share with you guys and tell you about. But that is it for this video. That's it for my favorites. So I will catch you guys in my next video. Let me know what you want to see. I sound so basic. I don't know what else to say. So, bye.